Good evening and welcome. For those of you who don't know me, my name is PVG Menon. I'm the president of the IESA. Welcome to the Thought Leadership Forum today. And since I see a lot of new faces, let me give you a little brief on what the Thought Leadership Forum is all about. This is a platform we create where global leaders come in and share their perspective. And we've always found that it's a very different take that we get on this industry. Obviously, the challenges in India, the opportunities in India, and the market in India makes this particular geography one of the most exciting geographies to be in at this particular point in time. And just 2 days back, I was in Delhi speaking at an event, the Electronica event, and somebody started his speech by quoting a Chinese philosopher whose blessing was always, "May you live in interesting times." And I'm sure you will agree with me that these are probably one of the most interesting times to be in. If you read the pink papers or look at the business channels, there is hysterical debate on what new depth the rupee will hit, or whether we will see growth fall off and go negative. But around the country, we see, for instance, contract manufacturers are doubling headcount. We see design service companies are still hiring. And our own macro research shows that the industry is still growing at 10%. But if you are heading a company which is not seeing business, then probably that is all academic. And it's in that context that we couldn't find a better and a more illustrious speaker for today's Thought Leadership Forum. Because we've got a very distinguished CEO today, a very, very interesting career that Dr. Truchard has had, and we'll talk about in a while. And this subject is particularly dear to the hearts of IESA, founding and growing a startup into a billion-dollar technology company. Many of you have heard me speak multiple times. You've heard the ISA chairman speak multiple times of the vision of ISA to grow 50 domestic fabless semiconductor companies over the next decade, and 200 electronic product companies over the next decade. Homegrown, Indian-owned, building an IP portfolio in the country and then converting that into what we like to call as made in India for the world products. Because make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, the supply chain is so globally integrated that if you build a product which is inferior, if you build a mobile phone which cannot compete with the iPhone or the Galaxy, then I guarantee you, your and my children are not going to use that phone. And the challenge in front of all of us is how do we build a successful company and then scale it. And in that context, we've got a speaker who literally, I guess, Dr. Truchard, I don't know whether you'd like to be called a legend in your own lifetime, but founded and has run NI as a CEO for the last 35 years. That is an achievement by itself. Today, he drives vision and strategy for NI and has built a company which over the last 13 consecutive years has been voted as one of the great places to work by Forbes magazine. And interestingly, Dr. Truchard has also been voted as one of the most favorite CEOs in the US by the Glassdoor and Worth magazine. There is the detailed biography has been circulated over email, and since we're starting a little late, I'm not going to stand between you and Dr. Truchard. So with these words, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite Dr. Truchard on stage.
Thank you.